Hello everyone and welcome to my YouTube channel. This is my first video, so hopefully you guys like it and stick around for more. For today's video, I'm gonna start off with a makeup routine, my skincare routine, and some makeup tips. First, I go in with this Bubbles Daydream Serum. I absolutely love this serum. It's really been helping my skin a lot. It has vitamin C and niacinamide, so it really brightens up my face and gets rid of any kind of texture. If you guys want to try out any of Bubbles products, or specifically this serum, you can use my code. It's going to be right here and in the description down below, and you'll get 10% off of your order. Then I'm going in with this Neutrogena Hydro Gel. This is my moisturizer, and I recommend this to you if you have oily skin because it's water-based, so it doesn't clog up your pores. It's super light, but it's also very refreshing. I live in the desert, so I need a moisturizer, but it can be hard looking for one if you have oily skin like me. As you can see, I use this every morning and night. Then I use this Mario facial spray just to give some more hydration to my skin. First tip of the video, I don't know where I learned this, but ever since I've been doing this, I stopped using primer. I use my setting spray before I put on my makeup. So I'm using the Morphe Continuing Mist, and I'm just going to spray it all over my face. Then, I don't really know if this is considered makeup or if it's still skincare, but I'm going with the Saie Sun Glow. I feel like in winter, this really helps my skin just bronze up overall. And just gives me that sunny glow. It's already February, but I am missing summer so badly. I don't like foundation, but I do really like skin tints, and this Fenty Beauty one is my favorite. This is the Eaze Drop Tint in shade 3. I actually like to rub this in with my fingers. If you guys want to know some facts about me, I am turning 20 soon. I'm a college student and I have a job, so I'm kind of trying to learn how to balance all of this. Please leave any suggestions down below in the comments on what I should do for my next videos. Now I'm going to go in with concealer. I'm using Tower 28 concealer. I'd say another tip is to just invest in good quality makeup, because before this concealer I was using e.l.f. and yes, e.l.f. is really good, but sometimes a high-end makeup product can do what a drugstore makeup product can't do. This is where I placed my concealer. I used to be really into wetting my beauty blender and using it like damp, but now I use it hard, like when it's dry. I don't know why, I just feel like it doesn't pick up as much product. Okay, now that I'm done with that, I'm gonna go in with my bronzer. I just use the Ulta Beauty Oh My Glow stick. I've tried other bronzing stick and I don't know why, I just really love this one, and it's so cheap. This is in the shade Mocha. If you're just starting out doing makeup, make sure you get products that go well with your skin tone, because I've had a bronzer stick that was a little bit too dark and it was made for a little bit darker skin tone, and it just did not work. Like, you can tell it did not work. My one makeup hack that I always do is putting bronzer on my eyelid. It is the best. It will change your makeup, especially if you don't like to do eye makeup or you don't know how. Honestly, I'm not very good with eyeshadow, so this is my favorite thing to do. I just take my big bronzing brush and just kind of smudge it out like that. Sorry, my dog is barking. Okay, I don't know what number tip we're on. I probably should keep count, but this is my biggest tip for you. If you want your makeup to last, I set each individual product with its own powder. So I use this Sephora. I know I'm all over the place with Ulta and Sephora, but I'm using this Sephora palette. It's a bronzer, blush, and highlighter palette. And I just very lightly take my brush and go over my bronzer. This is how I get my makeup to last through an 8-hour shift at work. Today specifically, I'm doing my makeup for school and I'm gonna go hang out with my friend after. Now my absolute favorite part is my blush. I'm gonna cling to the 15 seconds of fame that I got this summer. Sabrina Carpenter commented on my TikTok. This is the blush that I went blind over. I've been using it it's been over a year. This is Rare Beauty in the shade Hope. It's my all-time favorite blush. It is so pigmented and there's so much product in here. It has lasted me so long. But I would put this on until I look like a clown. I'm using a Morphe brush, M536. I like to blend out my blush in a specific way too. I like to bring it up high, keep it high up on my cheekbone. Then of course, I'm going back in. There's 2 different blush shades. It depends on what I'm feeling every day, but I mostly go with the lighter one. My blush for sure is not coming off throughout the day. So now that I've done that, I'm gonna do something that is kind of probably a little weird to some people, but again, here's another makeup tip. I take It Bye Pores powder and I set everywhere that I put my concealer and my skin tint. So under the eyes. Now that I just put my powder where my concealer was and my skin tint was, I'm gonna go back over under my eyes with my concealer again. I feel like this just really helps get rid of the dark under eyes that I have. I'm not gonna lie, this might be a known fact. Like, a lot of people might do this. I just figured it out because when I come home from work and I have something to do after work, I'll just throw on more makeup on top of the makeup I was already wearing that day. And I just realized that more concealer on top of my set concealer just makes everything a little bit better. Then for my eyes, to elevate the little bit of bronzer that I put on there, I'm gonna take this eyeshadow palette, Lacura Two. I don't know. I got this for Christmas and I love it. I just take this vanilla shade right here with this fluffy brush that it came with. I put it on the corners of my eyes, on the inside of my lid, and then around like that. I don't know if you can tell on the camera, but I can tell a difference and I like it a lot. I need to invest in a new highlighter. I have been using this same palette since like probably high school, if not middle school. It's the LA Colors Show It Off Blush and Highlight Palette. I don't use the blush because I like the blush in my newer palette more, but I do love this highlight more than this highlight. You can see the difference. This one's more light, more rose goldy. I don't know how to describe it, but I think you can tell. So this one I like more because I feel like it fits with my skin tone better. And I put it on my nose, corners of my eyes. Then I'm gonna do my eyebrows. This, oh my gosh, okay, this is my holy grail. It is only $10. I think it's like $9.99 at Ulta. It's the L'Oreal Paris 24-hour brow lamination. I get so many compliments on my eyebrows using this, it's not even funny. But this is just so good if you don't like your eyebrows like slicked down. You just like them to be natural and just shaped. It just shapes the eyebrows. So I'm going back in with the same Morphe spray. I like to use primers and mascaras, so right now I'm using Essence. This is the Essence Lash Princess Mascara. This is the primer, and then this is a Curl and Volume Mascara. I have to bring out my little mirror that I keep in my purse. This is my favorite thing ever. I really love to talk, and I really think a YouTube channel would allow me to just create a nice little space for people. A little moment for this wand. I love it. Okay, now you can tell that I have eyelashes. My final step is my lip. Usually I have a little bit of skin tint on my lips. So I go ahead and take a napkin and some Aquaphor and just kind of wipe off any product that I do not want. And then just like how my blush is my holy grail, so is my lip oil. And of course, it is also Rare Beauty in the shade Hope. I feel like this is just the perfect shade for like every day. And then I like to go over this with any gloss. I love my Anastasia Beverly Hills gloss, but I lost it. So until I get a new one, I'm just using this cute little Kosas wet gloss in the shade Sorbet. And so I'll just wait until this dries and then I'll put this on top. Okay, this is actually probably the best lighting I'm gonna get. But I hope you guys all enjoyed this video. Please let me know if you have any suggestions on what I should do next. Bye guys!